Star Citizen just lost 90% of its players. What? What is this? Star Citizen just lost 90% of its players. Where's that statistic coming from? Like, I know that there has been a lot of negativity lately. I know that people have been playing Starfield. I know, there are people playing that game, but I wasn't aware that 90% that is one of the biggest. I'm giving that some salad vibes. I'm just giving that title salad vibes.
Incoming salad vibes.
Yeah, like Pepe, that's a little unbelievable. I mean, 90%. This is news right here, man. Why don't I see this everywhere I go? 90% of people just up and left, I guess. I am so really tired of the format of how content gets served up these days. I am so tired of like all the mindless shorts. I am so tired of the clickiest of clickbait, the flashiest of thumbnails. Like, I am so against it right now. All I want to do is vomit it out. Like, it is so prevalent that I feel the model has to change. I feel like it's got to flip itself on its head and make a change, because if it doesn't, I can't imagine a future where it just gets worse than this. This is like the worst it's ever been. The clickbait titles and the salad vibes that I am receiving are the worst I have ever witnessed in the 10 plus years that I have been doing this and having a blast doing it. This is possibly the worst I have ever seen. Clickbait, anything and everything. And now people are like copying it and formulating it and improving upon the clickety clack of it, which makes it 10 million times worse. It's insane what's going on, man. 90% of people. This gentleman says 90% of people left.
Hey people, welcome to the channel, and yes, believe it or not, still talking about Star Citizen, but the context is quite interesting. Listen, I predicted
right,
that Starfield would indeed kill Star Citizen, and that just happened to be true. Look, I'm in New Babbage right now. Looks nice as always.
First off, when a new title pops out, every game experiences that, first off. Secondly, you're not getting like multi-crew play. You're not getting the amount of depth in Starfield. And Starfield's a finished game, And also, for those of you that think I'm like pro Star Citizen and bashing Starfield, man, I love Bethesda, some titles. I love some of the stuff I've seen from Starfield, some of the stuff I haven't liked. Same thing with Star Citizen. To be a rational person, to pit these games up against each other is a fool's errand. When I see people start to compare things, it's what like, oh, let's compare Star Citizen with Elite Dangerous, with No Man's Sky, with Starfield. Let's compete, let's versus, and let's throw. It's like the biggest clickety clack shit I've ever seen in my entire life. If you are an adult, and by that I mean over the age of 18, and have somewhat of a higher or mid or even average to low end IQ, you know that when new titles come out, people, go towards a new title. And then what's really important then? Player retention, something we call player retention in the game development business. Now that is the important number. All right, let's keep going. I'm already beast mode on this right now, man. I'm literally already beast mode on this. Thank you, Aether. Aether says, easy now, bruv. Thanks for continuing the outstanding content. Another month subs well spent. Thank you so much, Aether. 14 months. I love you, bro. Aether always making me laugh, man. Aether gets me, man. Aether does these jokes, man. He just gets me. Right out of the blue, he gets me. I'll start laughing in the middle, just reading something that Aether writes. Thank you so much, Aether, and welcome, Kith, to the crazy train, bro. Because this is crazy.
Beautiful tech demo that has become pay-to-win, pay-to-play platform.
Tech demo, he's calling this a tech demo, man. I love it. It is such an arrogant kiddo thing to say, man. This guy is like inciting fire. And in a weird way, I almost admire what this kid is doing. It's insightful. He's causing chaos. Oh man, I love it.
For Chris Roberts. But the interesting thing is this. F1, we check how many users we have right now.
Right.
And the answer is 10. It's 10 out of 10 people playing this thing. 10 out of 10 people. That's the cap. Why? Because there's no one playing Star Citizen.
How long has Starfield been in development and people have been waiting for Starfield? Let's be real. I bet every game had a drop in the amount of people. How many people have been wanting to play Starfield for years upon years upon years upon years? How much content has there been out on Starfield? You could pop into any game at this point in time and the numbers are going to be lower because Starfield. And yet, here we go again. We're deciding to focus on Star Citizen right now because that is the easy clickbait thing that people are going to click, man. This is exactly the type of shit that I am talking about, that I'm tired of seeing on my feed. I'm tired of really watching things like this because I so see through and I know what the intent is, and it still baffles me that it's out there and that people are still clicking on shit like this because the drama. It's crazy.
And right now, usually it used to be 100, then it ended up going up to 200 almost, 150, 180, 100 on a bad day. I'm telling you right now, this just shows that they've lost 90% of their player base overnight. 90% of people playing Star Citizen are now.
First off, it's also in the science fiction realm, so every sci-fi gamer out there is going to jettison whatever title that they're playing and go over and play a Starfield, especially in the sci-fi genre. I bet EVE Online had lower numbers. I bet any sci-fi title had lower numbers because of Starfield. I bet any title did. You could look it up on Steam. Check it out. And he's basing it off of going in as Starfield's released. And to who knows if he might even be in the PTU. You know what I mean? I don't know where this guy's even logging into. If it's in the PTU or if it's in the PU, I don't know where this guy is. And he's logging in and he's using this as a metric. And he's saying that 90% of
Warning, incoming salad vibes.
He's in the BTU. It is so clear now. It is so clear now. You know, F these guys that take the time out to report rationally in the news. F these guys that take tons of hours out of their day creating and editing things. Let's just be this guy. Okay, and let's put some like crazy clickety-clack title on here and flame the shit out of the thumbnail. I don't even know what the thumbnail on this thing is, but like, and let's just log into the PTU during a game that's been anticipated for over a decade or near a decade. And then let's say that Star Citizen lost 90% of its player base. The entire player base is 90% of the entire. The thumbnail is a bowl of salad. Yeah, Walk Street. Yeah. I don't know if anybody else has reacted on this video, but I can tell you, I can almost assure you, nobody, and I mean nobody, has reacted to this video like I have. I'm telling you right now. I am just calling out shit. I am calling out salad vibes when I see it. Nobody's ever going to have the balls to say this, okay? This is what you get on DG360.
Playing, of course, Starfield. So am I. I'm playing Starfield like a lunatic. It is amazing. I have to do a proper review. I'm giving it more time because I want to take even more.
He's saying he wants to give it a proper review. Like, hold on. I just put this crazy clickbait recording of me playing in the PTU and making a claim that 90% of Star Citizen players have left the game for good. They're gone for good. They're never coming back. I understand I have just done this, but I think what I need to do after this video is really extensively go deep and do some serious researches and do some science and some maths. And after I do that, I'm going to come back with a more accurate percentage. What's up, Cobra? Welcome, dude. Thank you for that. Thank you for that raid, like a boss coming in here. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. You're not gonna hit me.
Cobra coming in. You're missing one hell of a rant here as I watch this video. You're just missing this great. This guy is literally saying that 90% of Star Citizen players just like vanished. It's the craziest thing. How was your stream, Cobra? How was your stream, bro? It's good to have you here in the fam, dude. It's good to have you here in the community.
More time and not just rush into it.
Not you, Cobra. No. This video here.
Starfield is incredible.
What's up,
it's
GQ?
everything you could possibly want. No, nothing is really perfect entirely, but it is very close to that. Now, will people come back to play this? No. Why would you ever do that? Why would you ever?
This guy is absolutely trolling like I said, in a weird, perverse way. I almost admire what this guy is doing because he's inciting people. He's just legit clickbait. He's inciting. I don't know if this guy's trolling or if this guy is actually serious about this, man. This is driving me up the wall trying to figure. This dude's name is. Hold on a second, dude. You've missed one hell of a rant, Cobra. Gem reviews. It's a real thorough review. It's a really thorough review right now. Woo, man.
Come back to waste your time when they don't bother doing any new content. There's nothing new here for you to do. There was nothing in terms of an actual true game, a story, a narrative, a guiding game loop for you to do. None of that. It's just a few missions, and that's fun for a while, couple months at the most, and then you really have to work at staying engaged. And
Warning, incoming salad vibes.
Salad vibes all over this, man. Listen. I'm almost halfway through. I feel like I can't digest this right now. I can't even get through this video. I'm trying so hard. What's up, Dragoon? Welcome to the fam, bro. Yeah, I'm not. It was an offhanded, sarcastic, humorous comment, just a name change. Don't worry about it. I can't believe that people are still clicking on stuff like this. This is what drives me insane as a content creator, to like see people continually click on that clickety clack. I mean, Star Citizen just lost 90% of its player base because Starfield. I mean, give me a break. I've said all the points I have to say. All the Cobra crew that just came in here, some Info Runners crew. If you missed it, watch the replay. I'll push this on YouTube. But man, I'm not going to go over and regurgitate that again, for God's sake.
And most people just don't have the patience for that. But as you're seeing right now, I just looked this up, and yeah, 10 people. It actually goes down
PTU.
sometimes.
Starfield is out.
People. I wasn't
Any
expecting
sci-fi game's going to have a drop in numbers.
Like 90% of people, at the very least, 90% of people playing just gave up on it. And I get it. It's the first day. So yes, of course, everyone is playing is Starfield right now. But
oh, he gets it. Oh, he gets it. Oh. He gets it. This is the first day of Starfield. When he's doing this, when he's recording, he's saying, okay, well, this is the first day of Starfield. So doesn't that make it even worse, man? Doesn't that even make it worse that he actually understands that Starfield is out in some capacity, and in some way his brain actually put this together? Isn't it even worse that he's doing this? That he's actually just mentioned everything I've been screaming lately?
I think that with the new DLCs, mods, and so on, people will just move to better pastures. There's just no point. And Starfield being as incredible as it is, so much fun to just go flying somewhere, landing a planet, and see what happens, or just talk with whoever is flying around you. And yes, it's not the same space sim that you have in Star Citizen in terms of flying in atmospheric flight and so on, but it is still amazing and still very
This guy,
much
hold on. We got to go investigate this guy's channel. Maybe this guy is new. Maybe I'm being a little too harsh here. Hold on a second. Let's see if this guy is just starting a channel. He's trying to do something different in his life. Maybe he's being creative. Hold on a second. All right. So let's go to his videos and let's see everything that there is. Let's sort it by the oldest video. Okay. The oldest video is a year ago. All right. So he's been doing this about a year.
Social media. What's wrong with God?
What's up, Ewok? Thanks for that follow, bro. All right. Listen, this guy, let me just say something very human right now. Let me stand back and take the sci-fi out, which is very hard. Very hard. Let me stand back and take the Star Citizen and the clickety clack and everything that the content creation game has become. Unfortunately, it's a giant mess. Let me just step back from that for a moment and let's just get human real quick. This guy started a channel. He probably needs something to do, right? You know, he's trying to be creative. He's trying to be ambitious. He's trying to do something different, but yet he's adopting these practices of the clickety clack because it's all that he sees, man. It's all that he sees. You guys are seeing other videos here. Maybe we'll check out a couple tomorrow on the morning show if you guys are interested in some of the gem reviews here. Backspace, he disagrees. Backspace might throw me into an alternate reality where I start to sing after seeing the comment where he disagrees, but it's okay if he disagrees. You know, Backspace is a very creative man. He is a content creator that makes wonderful Star Citizen Machinima. You know, I gotta understand. Oh, you agree? Okay, thank you, Backspace. You were gonna break my reality. I was gonna find the invisible harmonica and start playing a song again. It's an inside thing. You just have to watch a morning show to know what goes on here to get those inside jokes, for God's sake. All right, so I will say perhaps the man is just trying to, you know, break into this wonderful, wonderful sea of toxicity and duplicate it. I'm going to try and finish it. I think I'm somewhere around here.
Mods and so on. People will just move to better pastures.
What's up, Wookie?
There's just no point. And Starfield being as incredible as it is,
I love all our content creators chill with us.
So much fun to just go flying somewhere, landing a planet, and see what happens, or just talk with whoever is flying around you. And yes, it's not the same space sim that you have in Star Citizen in terms of flying in atmospheric flight and so on, but it is still amazing and still very much a lot better than what we have here. Anyway, guys, just want to show you that yes,
they're not even really in the same genre other than sci-fi. That's the only thing that you could say that are alike with those titles. Like the comparison between Starfield and Star Citizen, it's a complete fallacy. It's completely flawed to compare the two. They're entirely different things. They're entirely different games. I will tell you something about my bias in gaming. I like multiplayer games. I love sandboxes. I love economies. I like knowing that my actions affects the sandbox, that you see my interactions with the environment somehow, some way. Love that about Star Citizen. Can you do that in Starfield? Okay. Can you have an immersive storyline with crazy NPC dialogue and AI that actually functions somewhat better than what we're compared to as Star Citizen right now? In that Bethesda title in Starfield, yes, you can delve into the mission grinding deeper with Starfield. Obviously, you can have your solo experience. Okay, you can have that with Starfield. Okay, not my particular cup of tea. It's not what I like about gaming. What I like about gaming is exactly what Star Citizen is trying to do. It's trying to give you as many facets of gameplay as possible, where your own skill is the skill set. You don't need skills. You don't need the books. You don't need the fucking fake skill points. Pardon my French. I'm getting a little passionate here. You know, you actually have to know your ship. Have to know the nooks and crannies. You're going to have to know it entirely, in and out, to be able to be in space, to be a citizen. This is what I love about Star Citizen in its unfinished state. Yes, okay. What it wants to become what it wants to become. I want that. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been successful. Otherwise, it wouldn't have gone past 600 million this year. People want that. The demand is there. It's visceral. It's real. It's immersive. And yes, it's taken forever. And it's probably going to take forever more. I like this journey. I am patient. I would like to see this through. Does that mean I'm going to pitch dollars upon it when I see things aren't going the way that I want? No. Does that mean I'm not going to be rational and put people in Cloud Imperium accountable when they screw up? No. I'm going to do these things because that's what I've done this entire journey. Thank you, Daz. Welcome to the fam, dude. Going to keep going.
Indeed, it would be very nice to know exactly how much of a hit they took.
What's going on, dog?
At the very least, I see that, well, what the numbers say, 90% of people are no longer playing Star Citizen. And
90% of people are no longer playing Star Citizen. Here he goes with his maths again. Here we go with the maths. I can't take it anymore. Pepe, can you please change this ridiculousness? Just get it out of my sight, man. I can't even take this shit anymore, dude. Gym reviews, listen, constructive criticism. I'm going to slide being an asshole and put that out of the way, okay? I'm going to put the asshole away. I'm going to be as nice as I can and give you the most constructive criticism I can. What you're doing is the easy thing to do, dude. Like, the harder thing is to, like, delve a little bit deeper and talk about things a little bit longer. And to do some of the research involved before you start spouting off your opinions on things, which, hey, everybody's got to start somewhere. I respect the drive. I respect the ambition. I disagree with you. Very much so disagree with your 90% of players being lost from Star Citizen. I mean, I 100% disagree with you. That is math that I think I can agree on, right, Pepe? And it's constructive. And it's constructive.